We have running back Justin Johnson. Questions for Justin?
So Justin, it felt like just a minute ago the running backs were the young guys in the building, and now all of a sudden you guys are a lot of the veterans and more experienced players. Does it feel different? And how do you guys take the leadership role with that?
Yeah, we definitely have a lot more responsibility with the offense because we're definitely some playmakers on the side of the ball, and we improved that last year. And we added some new additions with Jaheim White, DJ Oliver, and Judah Price, and they've been productive this whole fall camp and throughout the whole process. So I feel like everybody's been taking the responsibility really good.
And yourself, what have you concentrated on during camp? Is there one area you really want to get better at?
Yeah, of course. I'll say my pass pro, just improving pass pro at all times because being running backs, everyone already knows we can run the ball. We're special with the ball in our hands, but it's about what you can do like away from the ball. And that is pass pro for me, just helping the quarterback spring balls to the wide receivers and help them get downfield and win downfield. So pass pro is definitely a hot topic for me this fall camp.
How's Chad Scott been as offensive coordinator? So you guys knew him really well, but now he's in charge of everybody.
Yeah, Coach Scott's been amazing offensive coordinator. He's very creative with a big imagination. So he is coming up with some stuff, man. We got a lot of good plays and a lot of trick plays, and he's putting a lot of 21 personnel where we're in the game at the same time, and we're interchangeable, and he's making plays for the quarterbacks and all our receivers. So he's been doing a good job at that, and also being a running back coach as well.
Not that you guys didn't play with Garrett last year, but now that you guys are going to definitely have a mobile quarterback, whoever it is, 100% of the time, how does that change, the offense and running back responsibilities?
It doesn't really change much. It just helps us. It gives us an advantage. In the past, we haven't had many mobile quarterbacks, but now we do. So defense is going to have to play honest, and they're going to have to account for us and the quarterbacks as well.
How's that different? Because before you would run not option plays, but kind of the same action.
Mm-hmm.
But now if there's an actual chance the quarterback might keep it, how does that help you guys?
That just helps us. It makes the defense play honest. If they know we don't have a mobile quarterback, they'll just mesh charge us the whole time, and they'll tackle us. But now they have to kind of like hesitate and wait a little bit, see if Garrett's going to keep the ball or not. So it opens up for us.
There's a lot early in the spring. There's a lot of talk about making you guys more versatile, so you can play multiple running backs.
Mm-hmm.
How's your receiving game, running routes, stuff like that?
The receiving game is awesome. We're catching the ball out of the backfield. We're coming out the wide out, slot, all types of things. So it's good. It's real good. Very versatile.
Did you have to pick that up?
That's pretty natural for me. I have some wide receiver skills a little bit my whole life, especially in high school. I had some plays where I would go out to wide out a little bit, and I'm very comfortable with it. And so is everyone else in the room. So like I said, we're very interchangeable, which helps us a lot. Last year boosted my confidence a lot. It was really my first real action to see the field. So now I'm kind of knowing what I'm looking for, knowing what I'm doing a little bit. Like I said, I consider myself a vet, a lot more confident, and just the game slowed down a lot for me with last year. So this year I'm expecting to have a big year.
What does confidence do for you? I mean, explain what goes on that losing doubt in your mind?
Yeah, confidence is a huge factor. The more confidence you have, the faster you're going to play, the better you're going to play, the better you're going to feel, And that's just how I feel. I'm more confident about my game, and I know what we're going to do this year.
What's the difference between confidence and cockiness?
I say the difference between confidence and cockiness is kind of just saying you're about this, you're about that, but you can't back it up. Confidence is saying you're about this, you're about that, and you go show that you're about that.
Do you feel like the whole running back room is more confident this year? Going into last year's, Tony was really the only guy who had played before, but now
Right.
all three of you had success last year.
Right. Yeah, I definitely say we're a confident group. Everyone is confident they're going to succeed this year, especially because of last year. Jalen had a big game against Oklahoma State. CJ had a big season. I had a big season. And with the additions with Ja and DJ, they're coming along real well. They're asking questions, and we're showing them the way, and they're producing. So it's all good.
We've heard a ton about Jaheim. What do you like about him?
His speed. He's fast. He's really fast. He's also shifty, and Jaheim's special. He's going to be special with the ball in his hands, and he's going to be a special player. I like Jaheim a lot. He's taking a lot away from all of us in the room, and he just picks and chooses what he needs, and he uses it to the best of his ability.
A lot is made of Jaheim and DJ learning from you more experienced backs? What's something that maybe you've learned from them actually that maybe you didn't know, or actually you're incorporating into your game when you watch them?
From them, I'd say mainly Jaheim, because he's fast. He's really shifty. So I look at some of his moves that he makes and how he makes people miss, and I kind of use that in my library as well. Library moves as well.
Coach Scott talked about with CJ and DJ being as big as they are, defenders have to make business decisions.
Oh yeah.
You're not, a small guy. Do you guys make business decisions? Can you force them to do something like that?
Oh yeah, I feel like I'm more of a balance. I can make people miss, and I can also make people make a business decisions depending on how I'm coming. If they see me coming full steam ahead, they're gonna think twice.
All you guys, when you got here, you probably were averaging 25, 30 carries a game in high school, but you have to be patient here because it's a lot deeper room. Is that something that's hard to get used to? Do you have to talk to even the younger guys about you're not going to get 30 touches like you used to?
No, it's actually surprisingly we're all getting along really well, and it's really competitive back there. But at the same time, like I said, we're all interchangeable, so we're all getting the same amount of time. Kind of how last year went, he kind of like went with the hot hand. Everyone's going to have their game. It just depends on who's going good that game.
Is there a benefit or even a double-edged sword of that, though? I'd imagine a benefit would be maybe that you're always fresh, but then some running backs need a few carries to get into game rhythm before they really get going.
Right.
Is that kind of the difference of the two, the positive and negative of it?
Yeah, there's positive and negatives, but it's more positive than negative. And like I said, you're going to be fresh. It's a long season. And last year, we kind of had a taste of that. It was a long season. A few of us got beat up, and we were down on numbers in the room. But this year, we're going to be fully prepared for that.
You mentioned working on your pass protection. Do you take satisfaction from a great block, from a great assignment there, just like you would a 15 or 20-yard run, even though, that's not the thing a lot of fans may look at?
Yes, sir. I take great satisfaction in it. I say my favorite thing is just recognizing it. Since I had trouble with that my freshman year, as of right now, I'm picking it up on the fly, and I'm recognizing all the disguises and this and that and the third. And I'm picking it up really well, so it's very, very satisfying for me.
Long camp, is it a grind? It always is. And how does your body feel as you get to the end of the camp portion?
Like Coach Scott said, right now my body's gonna feel the best it's gonna feel throughout the whole season. So I'm feeling pretty good. But yeah, it's a grind. We've been grinding for about 3 weeks in fall camp, and right now we got a few people banged up, but we're getting them back to full health, and we're gonna be ready for Penn State week 1.
At the beginning of the week, Coach Brown said this was going to be the heaviest week of fall camp, and that there would be some separation. Have you really seen that amongst the running back room and the offense?
Yes, I definitely seen some separation come along with some positions on the team. Some people are starting to spurt, and some people are starting to get exposed. It's just the way it goes,
Really kind of having an established role in the offense instead of just being, kind of a depth guy.
Yeah, it's been a lot different for me. People are looking up to me and expect me to make plays now. So I have to be that guy every day. I have to show up every day, ready to work, ready to compete. Got to have the same energy every day. And people are looking up to me and counting on me. So I know I'm a big factor on this team, and I'm ready for the job, ready for the role.
Who's running behind this offensive line?
The offensive line is amazing. It's amazing. The holes are huge. They're getting moving up front, and those guys are not to be messed with. Yeah.
Okay, anything else for Justin? Okay.
All right, thank you, guys.